same actions. You can't create a filter for malicious behaviour like that without having a near-perfect model of what the user's thinking and what they might actually want to do. There are times when genuinely you want to delete everything on your computer. There is another option, though, and we use it all the time. On an iPhone, for example, each app has its own separate area for storing documents. There's not one central space that all apps can access at the same time. Imagine if desktop computers were built that way. All the reports or homework that you've written in Microsoft Word are only accessible under Microsoft Word, locked down. And if you want to email a report to someone or convert it to a different program, you don't go to, if you want to attach the file to an email program, you don't go to the email program, click attach, and run through your central document store. You open Word and you tell it to push that one file to the email program. All your music would be accessible only in the player you downloaded it in until you pushed it to somewhere else. And right now, all the techie people watching this, all of you, you're out there and you're going, oh, that'd be terrible. That's an awful thing. It'd mean we wouldn't be free to use our computers the way we want. How am I supposed to chain these 3 different programs together to do this obscure thing that I need to do? And I get that. I really do. I enthusiastically endorse that kind of bodging. And for anyone who's delving deep into their system, who knows their way around, that kind of advanced mode is necessary. But why didn't we build those systems, the ones for non-techies, differently? Because we never had the chance. The desktop computers that we have today are descendants of those old systems from 1987. There wasn't the storage space or processing time back then to try and give every application its little silo and manage it separately. Besides, in a lot of cases, the programs were just writing ones and zeros. Computers were for academic use, for professionals, so it was proper, expensive equipment that had to be treated with care. But for today's regular user, for the people who get hit by ransomware and who do lose all their family photos, I'm not sure that system works. Do regular computer users really need to see the C drive or Macintosh HD? Should they have to worry about folders and files and backups? We've got that design because of backwards compatibility, because for desktop computers, we've never been able to have a clean break. Even Apple, who said that their users should move with the times, they give a couple of years of grace to stay updated, and hell, Windows will still happily run programs from literally 20 years ago. There's never been the option to start fresh. If they ever stopped using that metaphor of files and folders all in one central location, and it's been promised from time to time, all those old programs will stop working. But for all new devices that we've only had for the last few years, for tablets and phones and Chromebooks, with their lockdown operating systems, behind the scenes, sure, they still use that folders and files system, but it's not visible to the end user. As those devices become more and more popular and the PC's market share starts to decline, at least for home use, perhaps we will finally be able to leave that old system behind and computer security will get a little bit better. Except, one of the reasons that Britain has such a strong tech industry now is the home computer boom of the 1980s, when the BBC Micro and the ZX Spectrum made a generation who could code. We're seeing governments push and push to make sure that kids are computer literate, that they know that they can write the future as well as read it. And as much as locking down computers and systems might make the world more secure, you can't write iPhone apps on an iPhone, and someone has to write the iPhone apps. So whether you're hoping for a new laptop with its files and folders, or a new phone with its separate data silos, or maybe something a little less technological under your Christmas tree, Merry Christmas to you. And whether it's digital or physical, whether you're writing code or painting art or just building a snowman, here's to whatever you're making next. And I'll see you in 2016. So you can teleport. Congratulations. Welcome to the club. You are a superhero. But superheroes are boring. They just go and save a few lives. You can do so much better than that. Here is how to take over the world. let's get the problems out of the way first. Hopefully your teleportation is relative to Earth, because Earth is moving at about 30 clicks a second around the Sun, and about 10 times that relative to the cosmic microwave background, which is the closest thing we've got to a reference frame. If you're not relative to Earth, then you haven't so much learned to teleport as you have learned to disappear into deep space, never to be seen again. I'm over.